the teaching of justice and fairness, emphasized by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, holds timeless significance in the modern world. Here's an expanded explanation along with examples of how we can apply this teaching in our daily lives. Understanding justice and fairness. Justice and fairness go hand in hand. Justice involves the impartial and equitable treatment of individuals, ensuring that they receive what is due to them, while fairness emphasizes treating all individuals with equality and without bias. Application in modern life. Equal opportunities. In the workplace, education, and society at large, the teaching of justice and fairness calls us to advocate for equal opportunities for everyone, regardless of their background, gender, race, religion, or socioeconomic status. Example: encouraging diversity and inclusion policies in organizations, supporting educational initiatives that bridge achievement gaps, and advocating for fair hiring practices contribute to a more just and fair society. Anti-discrimination. Justice demands that we stand firmly against discrimination in all its forms, whether it's racial, gender-based, religious, or any other type of discrimination. Example: when witnessing discrimination, we can apply this teaching by speaking out against it, supporting anti-discrimination laws and initiatives, and promoting understanding and acceptance among diverse communities. Legal justice. Legal systems should uphold the principles of justice and fairness, ensuring that everyone is treated fairly under the law, regardless of their social status. Example: supporting organizations that provide legal aid to underserved communities, advocating for criminal justice reform, and participating in jury duty to ensure fair trials are ways to apply this teaching. Respect for human rights. Justice and fairness involve respecting and protecting the basic human rights of all individuals, including the right to life, liberty, and dignity. Example: supporting human rights organizations, raising awareness about violations, and advocating for policies that protect and promote human rights contribute to a more just and fair world. Conflict resolution. In personal and international conflicts, justice requires seeking peaceful and fair resolutions that address the concerns of all parties involved. Example: diplomacy, negotiation, and conflict mediation efforts, whether in interpersonal relationships or international diplomacy, can help achieve just and fair outcomes. Community and social justice. Justice extends to addressing broader social issues, such as poverty, inequality, and access to basic necessities like healthcare and education. Example: supporting initiatives to alleviate poverty, volunteering at food banks or homeless shelters, and advocating for affordable healthcare and education are practical ways to apply this teaching. Fair trade and ethical consumerism. Choosing to support fair trade and ethical consumerism ensures that products are produced and traded in a just and fair manner, supporting workers' rights and fair wages. Example: buying fair trade products, supporting companies with ethical practices, and educating oneself about supply chain ethics align with the principles of justice and fairness. Listening and empathy. In our personal interactions, justice involves listening to others with empathy and giving everyone a fair chance to express their opinions and concerns. Example: in conversations or disputes, practicing active listening, considering different viewpoints, and treating others with respect and empathy contribute to a more just and fair exchange of ideas. By actively applying the teaching of justice and fairness in our lives, we can contribute to a more equitable and harmonious society. These principles remind us to uphold the rights and dignity of every individual, promote equality, and stand against discrimination and oppression, aligning with the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the values cherished by humanity across cultures and times. Don't miss out on our ancient wisdom journey. subscribe, like, and share to stay connected with Scrolls of Enlightenment. Join us in exploring the teachings of the past and bringing them to life today. The teaching of honesty and truthfulness, exemplified by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is a cornerstone of ethical conduct in both personal and professional life. Here's an expanded explanation along with examples of how we can apply this teaching in our daily lives. Understanding honesty and truthfulness. Honesty refers to the quality of being truthful, straightforward, and transparent in our words and actions. It involves a commitment to moral and ethical principles, including telling the truth and avoiding deception. Application in modern life. Integrity in communication. In personal relationships, honesty involves transparent and open communication. It means expressing your thoughts, feelings, and intentions truthfully. Example: if you're in a romantic relationship and have concerns or disagreements, you can apply this teaching by honestly discussing your feelings and concerns with your partner, fostering trust and mutual understanding. Truth in professional life. In the workplace, honesty extends to ethical conduct and integrity in professional dealings. It includes providing accurate information, meeting commitments, and avoiding dishonest practices. Example: in a professional setting, you can demonstrate honesty by accurately representing your qualifications, fulfilling work responsibilities diligently, and reporting any ethical concerns to relevant authorities. Ethical decision-making. Honesty is closely linked to ethical decision-making. It encourages us to choose the right course of action even when it's challenging or inconvenient. Example: if you discover unethical practices within your organization, you can apply this teaching by reporting the misconduct to the appropriate authorities or superiors, prioritizing honesty and integrity over personal gain. Trust building. Trust is a crucial component of healthy relationships, both personal and professional. Honesty is the foundation upon which trust is built. Example: in personal friendships, maintaining honesty and keeping promises fosters trust. In a business context, delivering on commitments and providing accurate information to clients and customers builds trust in your brand or service. Accountability and responsibility. Honesty involves taking responsibility for one's actions and being accountable for mistakes or shortcomings. Example: if you make an error in a work project, you can apply this teaching by admitting the mistake, taking corrective action, and communicating transparently with your team and superiors. Avoiding deception. Honesty extends to avoiding deception and misleading others. This includes refraining from spreading false information, engaging in fraud, or using deceitful tactics. Example: in social media interactions, being cautious about sharing unverified information or participating in online scams demonstrates a commitment to honesty and truthfulness. Personal growth. Honesty with oneself involves introspection and self-awareness. It means acknowledging personal strengths and weaknesses truthfully. Example: when setting personal goals, you can apply this teaching by realistically assessing your abilities and areas needing improvement, leading to more achievable and fulfilling objectives. Cultivating a culture of honesty. In leadership roles or as parents and mentors, promoting honesty fosters a culture of trust and ethical behavior among those you influence. Example: as a parent, teaching your children the value of honesty by encouraging open communication and acknowledging that it's okay to make mistakes creates an environment where children feel safe to be truthful. By consistently applying the teaching of honesty and truthfulness in our lives, we not only build trust and integrity but also contribute to a more ethical and morally upright society. These principles remind us to prioritize ethical conduct over personal gain, fostering transparency, trustworthiness, and accountability in our interactions with others, aligning with the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and universal ethical values. Don't miss out on our ancient wisdom journey. Subscribe, like, and share to stay connected with Scrolls of Enlightenment. Join us in exploring the teachings of the past and bringing them to life today.